Hello, Falguni.
Hello, Jeremy.
Time. That's one of the things that a lot of business owners say. They often say that they don't have any time to do anything. But I know that it happens to be one of your specialist subjects. Are there any clients, I'm sure there have been, any clients lately who you can tell us about who have taken your advice and have moved forward and time management has been a particular benefit for?
Yes, so all my clients, when I've met them, have all said, I just don't have enough time, and we all have the same time, in the day. It's how we choose to invest it. And so one of the first things I do with clients, is to find out how they're spending their time. And then we also move on to their employees to make sure that everybody is, being productive. And so looking at, are they scheduling activities? Are they, working in the business versus on the business? Are they, monitoring how productive they're being? What are they delegating? All of these things. We know everything, but we don't do it. Okay, and this is where the problem arises. So really prioritizing and then time blocking, either in hourly or 1 hour blocks, having what I call a default diary. So from the moment you wake up till the moment you go to bed, putting in your work and leisure activities. And now it's even more important because there's more people working from home and everything just gets blurred into one thing. And so really saying, okay, well, I'm going for a walk at this time, then I'm going to come back, then I'm going to feed the dog, but then I need to sit down by 9:30 and start the work. And so, if you've got Zoom calls or telephone calls, things like that booked in, put them into the diary. And then, any gaps around, block it out for half an hour, 1 hour, and put in the activities that you really need to get done that day or anything else. And so it's not, it's not rocket science, but it's getting organized. And so, I had a client who started, when we first started, he had 5 managers reporting to him. And his biggest issue was, he says, I just never get anything that I want done because everyone's just constantly asking me questions, and it's not that they were disturbing him. I mean, they were disturbing him, I guess, because he was trying to do his own work, but was getting, distracted by other issues, which obviously are part of running the business. But these things could have waited, okay? And so the first thing I said to him, try and get this default diary going. And he actually thought, why is she even telling me such a simple thing? And I said to him, because I could see from his face that he was looking skeptical, and I said, just please try it for a couple of weeks and see how it goes. Well, 2.5 years on, from time to time, he still says to me, that time thing you told me, it changed my life, okay? And it sounds dramatic, but he says, I actually, everybody is booking in time to see me now. If it's something is really urgent, of course, he'll make time for them. But otherwise, things can wait, and people can see him when they need to, and he can get on with whatever he needs to. Other clients, again, really chaotic, because they're all juggling lots of things. And so over time, we've, managed to delegate some of the activities, because if you want to grow the business, you have to start delegating, because there's only so much time in a day. Otherwise, you're trading time for money, right? And so do what you add the most value in, So don't try and do bookkeeping if that's not your thing, okay? Don't start doing, just lots of admin, because that is time consuming, and it's, you could get somebody else to do it for much less. So again, these are all common sense things, but people sometimes also have this false economy that, they're going to save a little bit of money. In the long term, it doesn't help, because you are going to get, and many people, many business owners say this, I'm drowning. Well, it's a common phrase, and so try and just simplify things, delegate, organize, plan, structure, all of those good things that we all know about. And it does make a difference to your life and to others. And also making sure that your employees are also, organizing themselves properly so that they become more productive.
So it's what you're saying that the default diary is effectively it's almost like fixed costs. Are you kind of entering things that are always there and just putting it there so that you can see it and you're always going to do those things and you work around those effectively to build out your variable diary, I suppose?
I guess that's a good way of putting it, yes.
Marvellous. I'm definitely going to be doing that. Thank you so much, Falguni.
Thank you.